Hello, hello, hi, welcome to Monday Morsels in Barebones Kitchen. I am your culinary coach, Harmony. Cheers. Okay, I'm still on these little Jones sodas. And after tonight, I'm not going to be on anything. I'm going to drink water, or tea, or cocoa, or something else. But this is it. This is it, you guys. I got to make some financial budget cuts, and that's why I'm here tonight. Okay? That is why I'm here. I need your guys's budget situations. Why? Because I was never equipped with budget stuff. I just lived paycheck to paycheck. And now that is biting me in the ass. So please, in the little comments below, share your little budget hacks. What do you do that makes your dollars stretch more? That's what Bare Bones Kitchen is all about, right? Hi, Angie. Yes, it is. This one is great. Absolutely. These bad boys are like 8.7%. Thank goodness it's my fourth one. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be admitting that, but it's my fourth one. So that will be it for tonight. Thank you. Clock out. Done. All right. Yeah, these are very good. They are very good, very effective, and very delicious. Yeah. The little not 4-pack, it's 12-pack, but it comes with grape, strawberry, orange cream, and a berry lemonade. Very good. Very delicious. Thanks for joining me tonight, Ange. I feel like I was just talking to you. Oh, wait. I might have been. And then I had to turn my phone on silent because, you know, if you were sending me a message, it might be an issue. Because it might kick me off of here. You know, it's all about those aesthetics. All right, so I have my stovetop turned up to like an 8, which in most people's world is a medium high, and that's what we're rocking with. You guys, I had a gathering this weekend with my children, and we did a taco bar, and so I'm now living in taco bar leftover hell. So we're just going to make something else out of it. That's what we do, right? You just take one thing and you make something else out of it. Do you guys ever do that? Yeah. Well, that's what we're doing tonight. So I've already had tacos on Saturday. Zane had kind of nachos last night. He really just had a bunch of beef with chips, no cheese. So kind of nachos last night. Tonight he opted for pancake on a stick. So I'm going to make some taco soup with what we have left over. And let me go through my leftovers with you. I have some olives, okay? Some tomatoes, some pork verde. That is my leftover pork verde. Oh goodness, I'm going to run out of counter space, so give me a moment. I have some medium salsa. Not that I don't love salsa, but honestly, like, tomatoes are really bad on my body, so I'm not going to eat this bad boy, and Zane will not touch it. It's chunky tomatoes. Any tomatoes. He's not going to touch any of it. Okay, then I have some black beans, because I love me some black beans. And then I have a little bowl here full of my fajita situation, which is some peppers and onions that were sauteed separately, because if you've been here a while, you know that my house is like Burger King. You can have everything your way. Ooh, that pan is hot. Getting that moisture off on there. It's dancing like the wind. All right, so we're actually going to take these first. And again, peppers and onions. Totally good. Make sure, again, you guys, if you have budget tips of any kind, legitimately any kind, if it's your bill budget, your food budget, your fun budget, like, drop those in the comments, because I am very interested. Sometimes you just got to get real with yourself. And this weekend, I'm getting real with myself. Hence the reason why Wednesday will not be a beverage drinking kind of day. I mean, there will be beverages. It just won't be the beverages you guys are used to. Alright, so we've got our pre-cooked already onions and peppers. I'm going to go ahead and throw in these tomatoes because I don't want them to go to waste. There's a lot of tomatoes here. That's a lot of tomatoes. So we're going to dump these bad boys in there too. All of them. Oh yeah, hear it sizzle. It smells delicious though. I don't even know. I'm gonna try to show this to you guys, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. All right, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Tomatoes, peppers, onions. We're rocking it tonight. That's what we're doing. We're rocking it tonight. And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw in. I'm like, let's roll the wheel and see what we can find. We're gonna go with the black beans next. Hello, Wheeler. How are you? So I have probably, I don't know, about a half a can of black beans left. So we're just going to throw those in there too. Because what's a taco soup without black beans? I don't know. I'm a huge fan of black beans. I love black beans. So, Wheeler, as you're jumping on, throw in the comments what your budget tips and tricks are. Because I'm on this, like, budget thing. You guys, honestly, full disclosure, I really suck at budgeting. I live life paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes I justify in my brain, okay, I don't have to pay this because I get paid next week, because I get paid on a weekly basis. So I don't have to pay this week, I can pay this next week. And sometimes that gets me in trouble, right? Like, if you're a person that gets paid on a weekly basis, I'm sorry you guys, I have something on my screen, so I have to remove it because it's kind of freaking me out. It's just freaking me out. It's freaking me out. So for me, I get paid weekly, and so sometimes in my, I don't even know what kind of brain to call it, honestly, you guys. But sometimes in my brain, we're just gonna call it my brain, because my brain runs at like 10 bazillion miles an hour. Sometimes in my brain, I just justify spending money on XYZ because I get paid again next week. Which was, honestly, you guys, 100% great when I moved into my apartment initially, because I could pay my rent in one paycheck and be like, oh, fuck, I'm broke for a whole week. It's fine. You know, I get paid again next week. Now, my rent is literally half of my paycheck. But I'm still kind of living, I'm still kind of living like I can cover my rent in one paycheck. I cannot. Doubled. My rent has doubled since I have moved into this apartment. So, any kind of tips, tricks, whatever you have for budgeting, like, I need help. And you could probably help somebody else, because not all of us know how to budget anything, okay? No joke. Living the dream. So when I go shopping, I hit the 50% off stuff. Ooh, I like that, because I've done that. I've done that on the show before. I love that. Meats, breads, sometimes even creamers. Always look for the tags. So does your local grocery store, because I know some of our local grocery stores actually have like special bins that are for like 50% off. I know Safeway usually has like a bin of the meat that's like, kind of sketchy. We're kind of getting that weird coloring going on. Does your local grocery store, because you're all the way on the other side of the country, so does your local grocery store do that too, or what? Give me the deets. All right, you guys, so far we have our already sauteed onions, our already sauteed peppers. I threw in probably, I'm going to go with around 2 cups of freshly diced tomatoes. Which the skins are going to fall off, and we're going to have to scoop those out because they were freshly diced tomatoes that were not blanched or anything. And then probably a half-ish cup of black beans. And again, I'm just shooting from the hip. That is what we're doing, because we're making a taco soup of my leftovers from the taco bar this weekend. I also love Wheeler, just FYI. I have like no olives in here, you guys. There's like literally maybe a quarter cup. We're going for it. A lot of people don't like olives. They aren't going to care, right? I also do a lot of family packs and then like split that up because it's just Zane and I. I'm late. What am I using, beef or turkey? I'm actually using pork. Look at you, Jen. I'm actually using pork. So I actually have some pork verde that I made for our taco bar this weekend that I just need to use up. So I put this in the crock pot initially with some verde sauce and some spices, all kinds of spices actually. And then I threw in some banana peppers because my friend Angie over there was like, hey, I do pulled pork with some banana peppers. Or actually, I think she used pepperoncinis, but I had banana peppers in my fridge. So that's what I used. And it creates a great twang. So that is my pork. But you could totally do chicken in here or beef in here. That's absolutely acceptable. Because Jen, I know your ass does soups. I know you do soups. So it doesn't matter what you use. Okay? Doesn't matter. All right. We are getting busy on this. All right. And then I'm calling in one of my other favorite backup dancers. One of my very favorite backup dancers. Hang on, let me get this all stirred up. I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to show you my backup dancer. Because it's how I row. All right. So that is my mixture right now. So Shaz, you have to look at the meat for 50% off. Yeah, it's meat that needs to be cooked that day or the next day. Yes, I agree. It's that sketchy meat, right? It's the sketchy stuff. Do you have a small section for breads? Oh, let me see your more. Breads, pastries, or anything else in the store will go on this rack. I hit those sections first, then whatever is on sale. I love it. I love that budgeting trick. So Jen, if you're still with us, make sure you throw in your budget tricks, whether that's groceries, whether that's paying bills, whether that is whatever it is. It doesn't matter. What kind of trick do you use to make your dollars stretch farther? And somebody answer that fucking cat, right? Come on, Wheeler. I know you're on board with that. This cat, I swear. All right, so in our pot, and again, this is a budget stretching meal. Okay, so in our pot, we have our already pre-cooked onions, our pre-cooked peppers. We have about a quarter cup of olives. It was whatever was in the bowl. I don't even know that it was a quarter cup, you guys, because honestly, about maybe a half a cup of beans, if I'm guessing. Best guess for sure. I raid my sister's freezer. I freaking love it. Raid my sister's freezer because she raises beef. I love it. That's excellent. Let's see. So I have about a half a cup of black beans. I've got my pork verde, which I don't even know. It was this much. It was this much of my leftover pork. And then I have the other secret ingredient. Some of you know it better than bouillon. This one is roasted chicken base. And when you mix this up, you guys, it really smells like onions. Like, that's all I smell. When I mix it, just onions. Thank you, Willer. I'm glad that you wanted to answer that damn cat. So I have like 4 cups here. And I'm going to be 100% honest. I added extra because I know that I'm going to add extra water to this whole program. So I'm going to dump all of this in here. It is not going to be enough. It's going to be barely enough to cover it. And we're just going to add some more water. Why? Because we need to thin out all that salt from the better than bouillon. And plus, we need to have enough to cover the rice that we're about to put in here. Because this is a taco soup. And I know I'm off camera, but I know y'all are hearing me. So I got 4 more cups. 4 more cups of water. Okay. I think I'm going to do some more. I don't feel like that's enough. we're going to go with like 3 cups more. Just 3 cups more. Because then that's like a whole pot of soup. And then in my brain, I'm mentally going, but I have cabbage in the fridge that also needs to be used up. But I'm making the wrong soup for that. Soup is soup. Nobody cares when it's soup. You can dump everything in a soup. I'm not going to actually dump cabbage in a taco soup, though. Don't get it twisted. All right. And now we have all of this deliciousness. And then as the fresh tomatoes cook, I know all of those little skins are going to come up to the top. And I'm totally fine with that. Because then we can just scoop them out. If you have like a little slotted spoon, oh, my slotted spoon is terrible because I've used it to do like hot oil stuff. So yeah, it's a little blistered, just a little bit. But you can totally scoop up all of those weird little bits that come to the top when your soup is simmering. Scoop that off of there, okay? Just, all right. But in the meantime, we're gonna throw down with a little bit of rice. I'm not gonna do very much because rice puffs up, then all your liquid is gone, and then it's a whole nother menagerie of crap, okay? So I'm just gonna do about between a half a cup and, half a cup and a quarter of a cup. Because it's all going to balloon up. It's all going to soak up the liquid that's in there. And we just want to be really careful with it. I don't know. That was a total guesstimation, you guys. I guess I can always add more because I'm going to put this shit in a crock pot tonight. And then I'm going to let it roll until tomorrow. And it might not even be enough rice. If I don't see rice in here when I pick it up, which I don't, so we're going to add a little bit more. But that is what I have. Again, throw in your tips and tricks for budgeting. Do you live paycheck to paycheck? How do you rock it out? I use a calendar. I use a calendar to pay my bills, like my monthly bills, my cell phone, my internet, my rent, my power. Like I use if it's not on my calendar, it's not visually in my brain. And I end up spending money where I shouldn't be spending money. And then when you know that you are on a very tight budget, when you know, and you're like, you look at your bank balance, this is my problem, you guys. This is why I need your guys' help. Okay, this is exactly why I need your guys' help. When you have too much money in your bank account, and you live paycheck to paycheck, and it's very tight, you know there's a problem. You missed something. And so this is why I need your guys' tips and tricks. So please, again, I am reaching out to you all, kitchenettes. Let me know what you do. Let me know what you have. And again, it doesn't have to be the grocery store. It can be your regular weekly bills, your monthly bills, your semi-weekly bills. Like, I don't freaking know. All the bills. Just tell me what you do. And that is what I have for you tonight. So this is very easy, simple. Soups are just like a dump and go. They're a dump and go. They fill up your belly. They make you feel good. Yes, answer that damn cat. Fine line between not sure if that's enough to now I'm going to eat this for the next 3 months. Pretty much. When it comes to rice, yeah. It's kind of like spaghetti, right? Yeah, totally. Spoon with all the bumps. Everything reminds me of her. Oh my God, that's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. Shop at Costco, buy in bulk. That's awesome. I also buy in bulk, even though it's just Zane and I. Like, I'll buy them big ass family packs and break them all down. Just break it down. Break it down. Break it down. What about your bills, Jen? What do you do? Wheeler, you too. Anybody else that's on here? What do you guys do for your bills? Like, how do you break that down? Right? Buying in bulk is obviously like the right answer. I feel like that's the right answer, no matter if you're one person or 10 people. Like, buying in bulk is going to be the right answer because you're going to get a way better deal. And you can break it down, put it in the freezer. That's what I do. Like, I buy the big family packs still. Been buying them for years. Now I'm like 2 less children and a husband. Yeah, down. Like, that's... I don't necessarily have to buy that way, but it's definitely the best way to go. So yeah, that is what I have, you guys. So thank you for showing up. Y'all keep showing up, so do I. I will see you all on Wednesday for another exciting installment of Bare Bones Kitchen. Cheers. Love you all. And thanks for showing up. Y'all keep showing up. So do I.